We are going to read our second lesson in the Bible. Yesterday we read about the woman at the well with John chapter 4. And today we're going to read the officer's servant, and it's from Matthew chapter 8 and Luke chapter 7. But first, since we're reading from the New Testament, let's sing our New Testament song. 1, 2, 3. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John accent the letter to the Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians and Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus and Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd and 3rd John, Jude, and Revelations. Have you been singing these songs at home? I hope so. Remember that Bible is your most important part of your day. Now, the officer's servant. There lived a Roman officer. Romans did not normally get on well with the Jews. But this officer was a good man who treated the Jews well. He was also kind to the people in his household. One of his servants was sick and close to death. When the officer heard that Jesus had come, he came to ask for his help. Sometimes it's hard to get along with people that we don't really know, but it's our job to make sure that we use our heart for kindness in everything we do. So, Jesus asked him, "Shall I come and heal him?" The officer said, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you to come to my house, but I know that you don't need to in any case. If you just say the word, I know that my servant will be healed." So right there, boys and girls, he believed that what Jesus said was true. And just in the same way that when I order my soldiers to do something, then they do it. Just like when your mom and dad asked you to do something, should you do it? Yes. When Miss Miranda asks you to do something, should you do it? Yes. It's called being respectful, doing what's asked of you. Well, the officer knew that because of Jesus and who he was and how important he was, he knew that if Jesus said he would do something, he would do it. Well, guess what? The officer believed in Jesus so completely that he did not even need him to visit the sick man. Jesus said to the crowd following him, "I tell you all, I have never found faith like this, like the officer had, not even in Israel." And when the officer returned to his house, boys and girls, sure enough, guess what? His servant was up on his feet and he was feeling perfectly well again. So the officer believed so much in God and so much in what Jesus had to say that he didn't question. He knew that if he asked for help, that Jesus would do it. If someone asks you for help, should you do it? Yes, it's the right thing to do. Now, bow your head and close your eyes and ask Jesus to help you be a good listener and be a good helper and be a good obeyer. I'll see you next time.